Hey everyone, it's Bill here, Tech for Senior, and today I want to talk about something that will make managing your data storage a whole lot easier. Microsoft Storage Sense. If you're a tech enthusiast like me, you know how crucial it is to optimize your data storage. So, why should you consider using Microsoft Storage Sense over other third-party tools? Let's dive in. First off, let's talk about what Microsoft Storage Sense actually is. Microsoft introduced Storage Sense as a modern replacement for the disk cleanup tool found in previous versions of Windows. While disk cleanup is still available in Windows 10 and Windows 11 for compatibility reasons, Microsoft has deprecated it in favor of Storage Sense. It's an automated tool built right into Windows 10 and 11 that helps you manage your data storage by automatically freeing up space. Microsoft Storage Sense works with solid-state drives as well as traditional hard drives. It is designed to manage disk space on any storage device that Windows can access, including SSDs. It does this by deleting temporary files, emptying your recycle bin, and even managing your OneDrive files. The best part, it's already integrated into your OS, so there's no need for additional downloads or installations. Now, configuring Microsoft Storage Sense is a breeze. These screenshots are for Windows 11, but you will find Windows 10 similar. Storage Sense is turned off by default. Just go to your settings, click on System, and then Storage. You'll see an option for Storage Sense under Storage Management. In Windows 10, the option is at the top of the page labeled Storage. Toggle that switch on, and you're ready to go. But wait, there's more. You can customize it to run on your schedule, daily, weekly, or monthly. You can even set it to kick in only when your storage space runs low, or manually run it on demand. In Windows 10, you will see a hyperlink that says configure Storage Sense or run it now. It's all about giving you flexibility without the hassle. So, what sets Storage Sense apart from other third-party storage tools? For starters, it's fully integrated with Windows. This means better compatibility and fewer resources used. No more worrying about conflicts with system updates or other software. It has been my belief that problems with system updates are usually caused by the installation of third-party software that may not be compatible with the latest system update. Another bonus is that Storage Sense is free. Why spend extra money on third-party tools when you have a robust solution built right into your OS? Another huge advantage is its OneDrive integration. Storage Sense can intelligently manage your cloud storage by clearing out local copies of files that you rarely use, but keeping them available online. This feature alone can save you tons of space without losing access to your important files. And let's not forget about performance. Since it's a native tool, it's optimized to work seamlessly with Windows. Third-party tools can sometimes slow your system down, but with Storage Sense, you get efficient storage management without the lag. So there you have it. Microsoft Storage Sense is not just another storage management tool. It's a powerful, integrated solution designed to make your life easier and your system more efficient. Whether you're using an SSD or an HDD, Storage Sense is a safe and effective tool for managing storage on your Windows device. If you haven't started using it yet, now's the perfect time to give it a try. Trust me, once you do, you'll wonder how you ever managed without it. That's all for today. I'm Bill James, Tech for Senior. Thanks for watching and listening. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.
How much can Google learn from a single photo? Explore the fascinating and potentially concerning world of AI-driven image analysis. This presentation delves into theyseeyourphotos.com, a website that reveals the surprising amount of information Google's AI can extract from a single photograph. I'm Hewie Poplock. Unveiling theyseeyourphotos.com. Groundbreaking platform. It was created by former Google engineer Vishnu Mohandas to demonstrate AI capabilities. User-friendly interface. Upload your own images or select from stock photos for analysis. Detailed analysis. Receive a 3-paragraph breakdown of objects, people, and emotions in photos. The power of Google's AI. Object recognition. Identifies items, brands, and logos in images with high accuracy. Facial analysis. Detects faces. Estimates age, gender, and emotional states. Scene understanding. Recognizes locations, activities, and contextual information in photos. And text extraction. Reads and interprets any visible text in the image. Privacy implications. Personal information exposure. AI can detect sensitive data from seemingly innocent photos. Metadata analysis. Hidden information in image files may reveal location and device details. Unintended revelations. Background elements in photos might disclose more than intended. The scale of AI analysis. 3 billion plus photos and videos are shared online every day. As of 2020, there are 4 trillion plus images stored in Google Photos. Google Photos no longer gives us those numbers, so 2020 is the number we have to go by. But let's face it, it's a lot. And 100 million faces Google can recognize in a single day. Protecting your visual privacy. Use privacy settings. Adjust sharing options on social media and cloud storage platforms. Blur sensitive information. Edit photos to obscure personal data and details before sharing online. Secure storage. Use encrypted local storage for your most private photos. The future of AI and photography. Enhanced recognition. AI will identify more subtle details and complex scenes in photos. Emotional intelligence. Advanced algorithms will better understand and interpret human emotions in images. Predictive analysis. AI may infer personal habits and preferences from photo collections. And augmented reality integration. Real-time AI analysis will enhance AR experiences with photo data. Empowering users through awareness. Educate yourself. Understand AI capabilities and potential privacy risks. Experiment responsibly. Try theyseeyourphotos.com with non-sensitive images to learn more. Advocate for transparency. Support initiatives that promote clear AI policies in tech companies. Let's look at some examples. Simply go to your File Explorer and drag on a photo, and just in a matter of seconds, Google will describe what it sees in the picture. Let's take a closer look. Here is the photo that we're using. The photograph shows a lively indoor scene, possibly at a community center or clubhouse. In the foreground, a Santa Claus figure presents a gift to a man. The background includes walls decorated with framed awards, certificates, and sports memorabilia, including a banner displaying the logos of the Florida Gators and the Florida State Seminoles. There's also a table laden with food, suggesting a festive gathering. There's also a small stuffed animal sitting on a shelf along with some awards. The main focus is on two men, Santa Claus, appearing jovial and friendly, and a man receiving a gift who seems delighted and appreciative. The man receiving the gift is middle-aged, appears Caucasian, and has a pleasant demeanor. The Santa Claus appears to be of similar age, as also Caucasian. The image was captured by a Casio computer, the EXH10 camera, on Saturday, December 22nd, 2012. In the background, other attendees are visible and seemed relaxed and engaged in conversation. The man in the background wearing a cap is somewhat distant from the other attendees and looks at the camera in a contemplative fashion. There are subtle details that add to the atmosphere of the image. The lighting suggests an evening event, and the food table implies a potluck or celebratory meal. The slightly blurred background shows a sense of movement, indicating the event is in progress and lively. The image's composition, with the primary interaction between Santa and the recipient in the foreground, directs viewer attention to the heart of the holiday event. The careful arrangement of elements suggests that there were some forethought about staging the scene, likely a planned moment. Google certainly sees a lot more than we did when we first looked at the photo. Simply go to your File Explorer and drag on a photo, and just in a matter of seconds, Google will describe what it sees in the picture. Let's take a closer look. Here is the photo that we're using. The photograph shows a group of people gathered around a long table at a restaurant. The foreground is dominated by the table laden with pizza boxes, plates of pizza, drinks, and other assorted food items. The background features the restaurant's interior with visible wooden walls, a Coca-Cola dispenser, and a painting depicting a New York City street scene. The restaurant's name is not clearly visible, but there is a sign indicated it may be a pizza restaurant. There's a small gray tablet device on the table among the food and dishes. The group appears to be composed of Caucasian individuals, predominantly senior citizens. They seem relaxed and engaged in conversation while enjoying a meal together. Their ages range from 60 to 80 years old. They appear to be friends or family members out for a casual meal. Their economic status and lifestyle cannot be determined with certainty from the photograph. However, their clothing indicates a middle-class level of living. The image was captured by a Casio H10 camera on Sunday, February 16, 2014. One person wears camouflage jacket and another has a pen or pencil in their shirt pocket. Several subtle details are observable upon closer inspection. The pizza boxes appear to be almost empty, indicating they are nearing the end of their meal. The level of engagement among the individuals suggests a strong bond amongst the group and indicative of a close relationship. The overall ambience of the photograph suggests a casual, relaxed social gathering with a sense of comfort and companionship. Google certainly sees a lot more than we did when we first looked at the photo. How much can Google learn from a single photo? I'm Hewie Poplock.
The Omni calendar. Your life in 3,744 free calculators. Biology, chemistry, construction, conversion. No cost, no sign-in, all free. 3,744 free calculators. Oh, hi, it's Ron Brown with ℙ𝕝𝕗. I'm just looking at this website, omnicalculator.com. Cool, 3,744 free calculators. Wow. I'm Ron Brown with ℙ𝕝𝕗, where we help seniors understand technology and help them find great websites with free information. As always, we'd like to thank those who like and subscribe, and also thank you for your generous donation to our coffee fund, and you'll find the link in the description to this video. This is a short video. I hope you enjoy it. It has a twist to the end, and I think you'll find it very interesting. So hopefully you stick around till the very end of the video. So let's get on with it. So as I mentioned before, this website is called omnicalculator.com. It is free. There is no ads. It is one of those sites where you just want to bookmark it and save it, because this is a very informative site. You can see all the different calculators. They've got them here for you: biology, chemistry, construction, conversion, ecology, everyday, finance, food, health, math, physics, and sports. It goes on and on and on. So I'm not going to go on, and these are all the companies that use it as well. It is very valuable. Remember, omnicalculator.com. Now let's have a look at, I'm going to do an example of what you might want to calculate. Let's look into biology. We're going to come down and we've got biolab, genetic calculator, animal pregnancy calculator, dog calculator. Let's keep coming down here. And let's have bird. Hey, let's do a bird age calculator. Bird age calculator. And let's say I've got a budgie. And I've got a budgie. And the budgie is 1 year old. How many human years would that be? Well, let's see here. I'm going to put 1 year old. And it comes up with, yes, as you see down here, 9 human years. So if you have a budgie that's 1 year old, it's 9 years old, human-wise. Isn't that cool? And you can go on and on and on with this, but that's not the point. All right, some of you may have heard of AI. We've talked a lot about it on the show. I'm sure there are a lot of you that are very familiar, but a lot that aren't. And let's bring up Gemini. Gemini is an AI program. And let's ask Gemini, how old is a 1 year old parakeet in human years? Let's see what Gemini has to say. So it's now searching, and it goes on and on and on, and it's going to tell me all about this, and it's going to also give me some references as well. So there is no single definitive answer to this, as bird aging doesn't map. And it goes on, and it tells, probably it's about, some sources suggest a 1 year old parakeet is highly equivalent to 9 or 10 year old human, which is exactly what the calculator said. Birds grow amazingly fast. There's an article here that we can reference to. So if we come over here, there's a reference to this article. And all this information through AI. So that's interesting. So that's another way. If we had a parakeet, and let's say in 5 years' time I bought a parakeet and I wanted to know how old it was in human years, I might remember the bookmark and how I saved it, if I could remember that I ever bookmarked it. Or I could just add that into Gemini and come up with an answer. All right, so I've been having a little fun with you today. The topic I really wanted to talk about is the way we learn and retrieve information. Now, there's two groups of people that watch this video today. There's those of you who were really excited about the Omni calculator. You probably copied the URL, the web address down, and you probably bookmarked it, and maybe you've already been to the site. You think it's a great website, which it is. It has lots of data. You've bookmarked it now, and maybe you'll use it in 5 years' time when you buy a parakeet and you want to find out what the age of it is. You know, this week I was talking to a group of people, and a good friend of mine said to me today, as I was talking about AI, I said to him, do you use AI? And he said, no, I don't use AI. I can't possibly imagine why I would ever use it. All right, if he was watching this video today, I would assume he would be in the one that would copy the web address down and save it as a bookmark. But then there's the other group of you, probably more familiar with AI, who would say, why do I need a bookmark? Why would I copy that down? As you saw from the example I gave you, Gemini gave a great research of the topic, gave articles, came to the same conclusions, and all I did was have to put the information in there, and it searched it for me. So, two groups of people. One, the old way, bookmarking, researching. The new way, AI. Now, we've talked about AI before, and there's 3 programs you probably are aware of. There's, of course, Copilot with Microsoft. There's Gemini with Google. And, of course, there is ChatGPT, which everyone has heard of. I've suggested that you maybe want to start off, if you're just new and you're wondering which one to choose, you might want to choose Gemini. It, of course, is a Google product. If you have an Android phone, it will be on there. If you use any of the Google products like Gmail, it will be there as well. So a good one to start with. It's free and you can get going with it. But of course, if you are a Windows person, maybe you've had some exposure to Copilot, or if maybe you've had some exposure with ChatGPT. So the information is there for you to search, and I would encourage you, if you are the person who could not possibly imagine why you'd ever want to use an AI software, well, just think about the parakeet example I just gave. You don't have to make all those bookmarks. You don't have to go back and try and find all that information. Just ask AI. Well, it's Ron Brown with Tech for Senior. Hopefully you've enjoyed this little short video I've made for you.